Hello and welcome to our AU 2010 webcast where I'm going to help you get the most out of this year's Autodesk University. We're going to take a look at everything that you need to know from the minute that you get off the plane until you turn around and go back home again. I'm going to point out some events that you're certainly not going to want to miss, along with some insider tips to make sure that you have the best AU possible. Let's get started. So let's start off with what you can do to prepare yourself before you go to Autodesk University. So of course, we have packing, right? So Autodesk University is a pretty casual conference, so I recommend packing clothes that are anywhere from casual to business casual. Not too many people running around in suits at Autodesk University. Comfortable shoes are a must. You're going to find yourself doing quite a bit of walking between classes, walking to the convention center. So you want to have nice, comfortable shoes with you. And even though it's Las Vegas, we think desert, we think hot weather. You're going to need something warm if you decide to go outside of the hotel at night because it can get pretty chilly at night. It can even be kind of cold inside of the classroom. So you might want to pack a sweater or a jacket, something to throw on in case you do get a little bit cold. And Wednesday is Augie Day. So if you have some Augie logo wear, be sure to bring some with you so that you can be all ready for Augie Day and have an opportunity to win some great prizes. Make sure you bring some business cards with you because you're going to meet some other attendees or presenters that you're going to want to stay in touch with, and you're going to need business cards to give to them. So great opportunity for you to network with other people that have the same type of job that you do, have the same, are in the same type of industry, run into the same challenges that you do. So definitely bring some business cards. And a USB drive. I always bring one of those just in case, right? Somebody might have the perfect customization file that you need, or it might be a handout or something. You never know what the scenario is, but you have a USB drive with you and you'll be ready to go at any given time. So just thought I'd give you an average temperature for AU. It's about 63 degrees Fahrenheit, 19 degrees centigrade during the day as the high. Not very warm, right? It does get quite cold at night, as I mentioned to you, 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees centigrade. So keep that in mind. Before you come to Autodesk University, be sure to print out your schedule. We're not going to be printing those out for you at Autodesk University. You need to print that out and bring it along. Print out the handouts for your classes, which of course are posted up on the Autodesk University website. You can, if you don't want to print them out, of course, you can just have them on your laptop or your iPad, whatever the scenario is. And we're also not printing the AU show guide this year. We are really all about green at Autodesk. You have no idea. We're all about being green and saving trees. So if you want to print out the show guide, you can. You don't have to print it out. We're going to be working with a great mobile app this year. It's called Event Caddy. I really recommend that you take a look at that. Go to eventcaddy.com. /AU, and we're going to have all types of great information posted for you. You'll be able to find out what's going on from a social networking standpoint. You'll be hooked into Foursquare, into Twitter. Lots of great opportunities for you there, and you'll always know what's going on at Autodesk University. So I definitely recommend that you download that mobile app. And feel free to bring your laptops or your iPads, whatever the scenario is. Just realize that there isn't any storage for you to put them in. You'd have to go back and put them in your hotel room if you didn't want to carry them around anymore. So something for you to keep in mind, just in the back of your mind, that you'll have to take it with you wherever you go. There will be wireless internet access at the conference, so you can catch up on your email if you want to. And this is a great opportunity. Autodesk University is a great opportunity for you to get answers to those questions that are driving you crazy in the office or really need to know information. So write down those questions before you go so you're prepared, and make a goal for yourself to try to get those questions answered throughout Autodesk University. There's experts there from Autodesk, there's experts there from industry. It's just a great opportunity to finally get those burning questions answered, right? So when you do arrive, and I'm assuming you're going to arrive, most of you are going to arrive on Sunday or Monday. You need to get from the airport to your hotel, of course. There's a couple of options for you. The easiest option is just hopping in a taxi, which is about $20, $25 to get to your hotel. There will probably be a lot of other AU attendees in line. So if you feel like being a go-getter, you can see if anyone else is going to the same hotel. Save yourself some money. And if money is really, really tight, you might consider taking one of the strip shuttle buses. Just follow the signs to ground transportation, and you'll have all of these options available to you The strip shuttle buses cost quite a bit less, but just realize that you'll probably end up going to a few hotels before you get to your hotel. So if time doesn't matter and you want to save some money, definitely recommend those strip shuttle buses. So after no matter how you decide to get to your hotel, you're going to check in, I would say, as soon as possible. And for those of you staying at the Venetian Hotel, you're going to want to pick up your bus schedule. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that in detail later on. But just as soon as when you do check in, they should just hand it to you. It shouldn't be a problem. Make sure you have your bus schedule in case they don't. And then I strongly recommend that the next thing on your list is that you go and you check in to Autodesk University. So you're going to go to the Mandalay Bay Convention Center. You're going to check in, so that you're all set up and ready to go. So don't wait until Tuesday morning before the main stage, before the classes start, because you're going to end up standing in a really long line. And I know you don't want to do that. And you may even be late for the first session. So check into AU as early as possible. There are 3 primary AU hotels. There's the Venetian, the Luxor, and Mandalay Bay. So Luxor and Mandalay Bay, easily within walking distance of the convention center. The Venetian, not so much. Beautiful hotel. You can walk it if you really want to. Be great exercise. But we've decided to make it easier on you. We'll provide an AU shuttle to get you back and forth from Autodesk University. Just a tip that the bus does not look like this bus here, okay? So you'll see that the shuttle runs about every 20 minutes, going back and forth between the AU and the Venetian Hotel. And to pick the bus up from the Venetian, super easy. You're going to just walk towards the conference center. You're going to go down to level 1 and go to the tour lobby. It's very simple. And of course, there'll be signs to lead you as well. And then to be picked up from Autodesk University to return to your hotel, the Venetian, you're going to go to the Shark Reef Conference Center entrance. Okay, so right by the Shark Reef. And not to worry, there will be plenty of people there to advise you in case you forget this information or you get lost, whatever the scenario is. Now, if you're impatient and you want to take a taxi, not a problem. From the Venetian, you're going to tell them that you want them to take you to the Mandalay Bay Conference Center, the Shark Reef entrance. That's going to be the easiest and the closest for you to get to Autodesk University. And if you want to take a taxi home, maybe you decide to stay real late at night or whatever the scenario is, also not a problem. I would recommend that you go to the Mandalay Bay lobby and grab a taxi outside of there. It's probably the easiest route for you to get back to your hotel. As I mentioned, you're going to want to register just as soon as you can so you can beat that Tuesday morning rush. To do so, you're going to follow the signs that take you out to the Mandalay Bay Convention Center, and you're going to be aiming for level 1, right? The first floor, the main floor, the room Bayside B. And you can see that the registration is open on Sundays, it's open on Mondays, and of course throughout the rest of the week to make it as easy on you as possible. And if you just want a little visual for you there, it's a great big huge room, Bayside B, big huge room. And there are going to be so many signs. It'll be almost impossible for you to miss it. Lots of signage at Autodesk University to make it as easy on you as possible. So when you go to Bayside B, you are going to see that there are quite a few self-check-in kiosks that are going to help you go through the check-in process there. That's where you're going to go first. It'll be very clear to you. And then after that, you're going to go to the counter, show them your ID just to make sure that it's you, and you're going to pick up your badge. And you want to wear this badge at all times, right? This is what's going to get you into the exhibit hall. It's going to get you into your classes. This is what's going to get you into the meals, right? So very important that you keep your badge with you at all times. And you're also going to pick up some other materials like the AU computer sleeve, which is very cool, and the AU Minnie Mouse. We want to make sure that you have those nice gifts to you from Autodesk University. And I know that sometimes people like to get there on Monday and to kind of walk around and get a feel for where your AU classrooms are going to be. You can do that, just realize that there are other conferences going on at the same time, and there may be some limited access to some of the classrooms.